Hello, everybody. Welcome back into some mediocre risk. I am the white player again today. Wade Fujita. We're doing some classic fixed again. This channel is where I play risk and I do my best, but usually it's just mediocre. The ranks have been getting higher though. I'm up over 21,000 in my rank currently. Um, there's blizzards in this game. Oh, the Ukraine blizzard is always interesting, and in Greenland. So man, Europe is a 2-point hold. Some people are really going to be fighting for that. I'm not in there. I'm definitely going to stay out of it. I'm not on the left side of the board at all. So it looks like I need to just take Australia at the beginning and hope black doesn't run through me. Um, seems like that might not be the smartest thing in the world to do. But actually, I wonder if I just stack there. I don't really have another card option. I don't have ones anywhere to take. So I guess maybe that's just the best option. I'm going to take this because I have to take a card anyway. I didn't lose anything. And I'm actually going to stack these guys together. I like making the nice solid block in the middle between me on Middle East and the Ukraine block. People are not going to be able to get through the middle of the board, which is sort of interesting to me. This also allows, if black really wants Australia, they can break me here and then they have to hit the 5 farther down. I was going to have to hit a 2 anyway. So this kind of makes things interesting. I didn't even notice I had Iceland up here. I guess I could have stacked and tried to come out. But I am sure everybody is going to be fighting for Europe because Europe on the 2-point hold is really valuable. So we'll see if black decides to make the Australia play and challenge me down there. Oh, it looks like they are going to do just that, which really stinks for me. There's no alliances in this game. We've got General Riesgo. That's Romania, I think, right? Dolly Boomer is blue, who's making the play for Europe. Black, who's trying to make things difficult for me. Swiss. Inda Zindel. Red is Layla Hardstone. It's Morocco, right? And then Hal Nasfers is Austria. We got a Swiss flag and an Austrian one. Yeah, so black is just going to take me out down here no matter what I do. So I'm not going to invest any more troops there. Red is going to be challenging blue. We're going to have orange and yellow fighting over here on the left side of the board. Looks like yellow, with their extra troops for being in 6th place, is going to try and run orange straight out of North America. Nobody's botted yet, I believe. So everyone is still active and playing. This is going to be a really interesting one to win because of where the blizzards are. It's going to be super competitive. Man, they just ran through quick. 2-point North America hold. Yeah, orange, if they want South America, they don't have to fight for North America. Although getting pushed out of there might be something, yeah, they didn't like very much. So those guys are going to crush each other. And maybe I want to set up to move in there if I get a chance to do so. I'm not putting any more troops down there. And I've got a 1 over here that I can take. So we are going to have 2 spots now that we will have troops. Didn't lose anything getting there. So I am about to lose my 5, which I don't like, but I'm not about to fight black to the death down there. Could be interesting. I wish if blue's 4 wasn't there, once black did take it, I could kind of come in behind. And I wonder if he's a little scared of that. Or she. I don't know what pronouns they prefer, but they do have the female avatar. Um, yeah, man, I guess if red and blue crush each other up here, I could turn in at some point and take Europe. But it sure looks like blue is just going to keep stacking there, and red is going to do the same kind of thing. Yellow and orange are fighting. I mean, it works out well for me if I can find the right spot to go. It's going to be strategically taking people out for cards when that needs to be done. Um, there's a lot of moving parts in this particular game because of where the blizzards are. All right, so black's not ready to take it out just yet, and they're leaving Europe. They're going to let red and blue fight that out. So if I can avoid them taking the 2, which I don't think they're going to do right off the bat because of the threat that each other poses, um, black's playing this pretty smartly. I would never have gone for Australia if you're black. Like you don't know if I'm going to get mad and try to take you out at the same time. That's a very risky move. I mean, it's bold, it's aggressive, but it's not necessarily the smartest thing in the world. But leaving Europe is pretty smart. So they are maybe not a full on novice, but I don't know that I consider this an expert move here. Is red going to bot out? Leave 10 in Europe and 8 in Africa. That could be real interesting. No, they're not botting. Taking the card over here. Oh, leaving me a spot to go back into Australia if I want to. That's interesting. So yellow's coming in from the back door now. Orange didn't let them hold North America, so they're taking the card down here. We decide orange is kind of committed already. They might as well keep taking spots in North America. No, they're not. They're running out their troops over here. Interesting. I think I don't want to be in the way any longer. Can't get out of that location. So I'm actually going to sit up here in Afghanistan. I would love to have been able to pop into Europe again, but I don't think that's going to be a viable solution for me. Do I have an early trade? Well, if I want it, I can try to see if I can get something better by getting 2 good cards at the end. I don't think I'm in danger of being taken out. So that's going to allow blue to come in. Red didn't bot. So now they've got 16 in there, or 15 in there against 12 plus 8 that can come in from behind. I think red's in a better spot. Black's decided they're finally. Oof. That was rough. What did they lose? They lost 7 to take out my 5? I could easily come through there now and just wipe them out of there. I'm not sure I want to do that. Oh, so red hits blue early. Gosh, I hope somebody takes blue out of Brazil. It could give me an opportunity. They're likely to take the blue because they don't want to open that 10 stack of orange. They're going to take blue in one spot or another. I wonder if they'll take both. Oh, they did open the orange 10. Well, that's coming right back into you. I hope you're aware of that. Yeah, I only need to put what one more up here to take the 3, and then I could take blue's 3 cards. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 down there. I don't think I'm likely to get a better trade than this, but I can get a double trade if I do this. So yeah, I'm going to put the 1 up here. I'm going to put the rest here. And we are going to take blue out. That's 100% roll. And then this will be just fine to get those 3 cards. I only have to take 1 extra spot. This East Africa location here. And I'll get an automatic trade, and maybe he'll have the things I need to get a better one. No, all horses. But I do have a wild card for next time. I think I'd rather have Central America and Greenland. We got to figure out where I'm going to stack at this point. I think we're going to come back to Afghanistan because I don't want to fight with anybody. So we will bring these guys right back here. And now we have a nice 15 stack. We got to turn in if we want it, although I'm going to wait for another turn to see if I can get a gentleman so I don't have to use the wild card for the largest trade. We're also in a spot where orange is potentially gettable and also where we could go back to Australia if we wanted to. Let's see where black takes their card. I'd love if they tried one of these 3-on-1s. That would be awesome. That is not what's going to happen. Over to East Africa. So they're trying to bring these troops together. They're maybe a little afraid of what I could do to them. If red decides to punch out the whole continent, which it looks like they're doing, black is definitely gettable here. I know what the 5 is up there. Maybe if I did 10 on 5 and 1, that should be fine. I'd add 7 there. I need to punch out that 4 in Africa. See what orange is going to do for me. If orange takes out India, that would be wonderful. Oh, they're turning in, though. So they're going to go after North America? No, they're taking India out. Awesome. So we are definitely going to trade in and use the wild card to take out black. So I need 9 there, I think, to be sure. Yeah, we're not going to do this. Yeah, we're not going to do this. I'm going to put all of my troops in there. I think it's a little too risky, especially with how strong red is. We are going to sit back here for the time being. And if black turns in, black turns in. It's just what we're going to have to deal with. So I wasted my wild card. And they did immediately turn in, which kind of stinks. But depending on what happens here, I could still go after them next turn. And there's really not much they could do about it because they don't have any cards. Yeah, so that was a mistake to turn in there. That 4 was just a little bigger than I wanted to go after. Red's getting super strong in Europe, and there's not really anyone to challenge them, which is problematic. That should definitely be what my role is. But I think it's going to be better off to get out of the way. Are they going to try and hit the orange? Oh, they did. All right. So I'm going to be able to take orange out for 2 to 3 cards, which will definitely be a better spot for me. Which way are they going? They're going this way. All right, so I'll be able to follow them around the board and get some cards. They nicely are giving me 3 cards for not a lot of effort and setting me up to have most of my troops all right together. That's a turn in. Got 34 there now. What if I put 6 here? No. I'm putting 4 over here. I'm going to try to take red out right now. And see what happens. Maybe this ends my game. Maybe it doesn't. What is going on here? My blitz chance is gone. Something is wrong with my dice. I can't do anything. Well, that stinks. Let's see what happens when the turn ends. Got my bonus. I couldn't move my troops. Interesting. I hope that doesn't continue for the whole game. I was going to go after red, and now they're going to hold a continent. Which stinks. Huh. They're going to get much stronger. Oh, but they're attacking yellow. That's interesting. Let's see what yellow does about this. I think black's biding their time to see if we all fight each other, and maybe black will end up winning this thing. We'll see how smart they really are. But red is essentially abandoning Europe. Was he thinking I was coming after him anyway? Because I definitely am. So we're going to go take Europe now that my dice seem to be working again. We'll hit this 13. Do we want all of red's cards? I don't think we do, but we do want to shut them off from here. Oh, crud. I didn't have the blitz on, and now I can't win. Oh, I did get it. All right. So we will fortify as many troops as we can over this direction and see what black does. I don't know if that was the right move. This is why the video series is called Mediocre Risk. Red might just slam right back into me on the next turn. I'm hoping that they can't turn in on 3. Black's going to have to come over and hit me in Europe, and I don't think they want to do that and open my stack to them. So they are deciding what to do right now. It's probably putting in here in East Africa and breaking me in Europe. That direction is the right move to make. Right, so he's definitely not opening my stack to him, but he's letting me keep Europe, which I believe is a mistake. I think he should have put, I think red is coming back at me. Well, this is not good. There goes my game. Oh, no, he's just going to take South America. Okay, okay. We can deal with this. I don't mind that. What I want to do is stay out of his way. So if yellow doesn't put it in Africa, and I sure hope he doesn't, he's mad at red. Ah. Is he going to break him, or is he just going to be happy with North America? He's happy with North America. He's hoping that red is nice to him. Okay, do I have something I want to turn in? No, because I don't want to use my wild card. So I'm going to take all these many troops I've got, and I am going to take Africa, but I am not going to guard it because I don't want to lose this stack. I think I'm going to sit right here in Egypt with my closed stack. If anyone breaks either of my continents, I can come back on them, but I'm not going to lose troops. So this is my plan. So black is turning in. They can't take me out. I'm too big. They can break North America if they want to. They can come break Africa or Europe. But in doing so, they open my rather large stack with 5 cards, which will certainly come back on them. And so it seems like they are making the choice to go after yellow. Maybe. No, they're just card blocking yellow. They're not even doing that. They're taking all of Asia, and then they're going to try to sit on Middle East with 1 big stack, or they're going to try to hold Asia with 2 stacks. That's what he's going to do. He's going to hope yellow doesn't break him. No. Oh, even smarter than that. He is trying to card block me, but he didn't get it changed in time. Red has decided not to go after anybody. So they're trying to card block me. But yellow isn't card blocked. They're going to be able to just hit Asia. And there's nothing pointed at him. So he should take a card in Kamchatka, which is going to mean black has to deal with him up there. Black wasn't able to card block me, even though he was trying to. So I'm still going to be able to get a card. I'm going to stay right where I am, and I'm actually going to take the horses to save the wild card. I know it costs me a couple of troops now, but it'll allow me to have more troops later when I actually want them. So we're going to take this at the moment. And then I'm going to sit right here. If he wants to card block me for a turn, that's fine. Ah, didn't get it where I wanted it. All right, so now he's opened mine up. Is he going to break all the continents? So he's basically daring me to come after him. How many cards does he have? 3? See what red does. Red sits here, but then goes back to attack yellow. Yellow is stuck. 2 cards. Basically stuck in one continent. Red is definitely coming for them. They're going to have to go back and fortify. Okay, so we're going to take a chance here. We will come back, take my 2 continents back, see if red is interested in hurting me or not. But we are going to sit with this stack right in Middle East, not open black stack, and see how black responds to that. All right, so now I can turn in for the full-on trade next time. I'm still thinking red is going to hit yellow, but maybe they'll just take off of me in Africa. Hope they don't break both continents. Maybe they will. I don't know. But this also gives me a run on yellow if I want to take that. Although I don't think I do. I can't really take black out, although I could cripple them. So he is going to take the card off me. And he's going to break both continents? No, he's not, right? He's going to be good. He's going to be a good friend. No, he's not going to be a good friend. Okay. Is he going to try to go back to Europe and put his stack up there? That could be interesting. I think he's going to put his stack back in Europe. Oh, and he's not letting me take either continent back. Okay. Well, yellow is definitely taking South America back. And that'll force black to take out Alaska, right? She's not going to let him hold both of those. He's going to try the 2-point hold up there. Oh, no, he's not. He's content where he is. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste my wild card right now. I'm going to let red decide what they're doing. It's an interesting move from red. I appreciate it. That shows some real ingenuity to be willing to risk like that. Certainly, I won't trust red again. Oh, black is turtling. He wants the rest of us to fight. Okay. Oh, red's not taking either one yet. Interesting. It's keeping me from a continent, which is making yellow really strong. Black's going to have to do something about that. Right? So what do I get here? Ugh, I have to use the wild card. Got some troops in South Africa. What do I do with it? Yeah, I think I go back to Europe. I would rather have this bonus, I'm pretty sure. And let everybody else fight around me. If he wants to use his 35 to attack my 12, that's up to him. But I don't think he's going to. I don't think red in his position as the low stack is interested in antagonizing anybody. So black and yellow are fighting in Asia. I think I can just sit there, even if they card block me. I don't mind sitting there and taking that bonus. Because yellow's got two people to deal with. And unless red really wants to start something, which wouldn't make a lot of sense for the way he was playing, he hasn't started anything yet. Or she, I guess. I don't want to presume, as I said, the avatars, although the name is Layla Hardstone. So she has not started anything yet in this entire game. And I don't suspect she will start now. She's just going to take the 5 from Africa, and then we can just keep trading back and forth on Middle East if we want to. Yellow's not that far ahead of me. Black's a little farther ahead, but we're all going to catch up. Oh, yellow's invading. So I am not going to piss off red. But I am going to open this stack to black. This black stack, I think. Yeah. I don't want to have any more off my main stack. Let's see what black does with that. What did I lose taking that out, by the way? I lost 4 to take 5. It's not ideal, but I wanted to show black that they're going to have to commit more than that if they want to card block me. And I don't think they're going to have to after this. So now he's retreating because he knows red and yellow are upset. Is he going to move the stack up there and hit him from behind? No. I'm not sure why he did that, just to take more space. Yellow's getting a big bonus for having both of those. Black seems to have no desire to fight. He's wanting me to create space to go after yellow. Do I want to do that? Not sure. What do I want to do? I don't want to cut off that path, but I also don't want to have to do that on this turn. So we are going to take China, and I'm going to move all these guys over here to get ready to go after yellow. And hopefully red will do some damage, and then I can follow up. I'm worried red is going to just attack me in Europe and break me, which is not what I want. I should have maybe opened black to be able to go. I'll do that next time. I assume black's just going to take India and sit. Oh, all the way up there. They don't want to be open to the 19. Nobody is quite strong enough to bully anybody else. I think they're going to come up into Europe. Red has not wanted to engage this entire game. He's threatening yellow. Oh, slow rolling yellow. That's interesting. How many is he willing to commit? Oh, he's winning all the rolls. You should blitz at this point, man. Why would you not blitz that? You won so many in a row. 2, 2, 2. At least took 6 out of them. So they're coming over. Is it going to sit there, or is it going back to fight with red? They only left 16. Now is the question. I've got to turn in. Do I want to go break them? I think I do. I want to put in some help here by breaking Alaska. And then coming right back to Europe and sitting there. That way I have contributed and maybe encouraged red to hit them. We'll see. Black could come after me, I suppose. That 76 on my 56 would be decimating, probably for both of us. But they have not wanted to do that. And I'm going to keep getting my bonus. I'm encouraging red to maybe drill down a little bit. Black's trying to take some back, but not enough. You need to go all the way to Middle East if you want me to be able to come through again. And Black doesn't want me to come through again. They put the 3s there. He really wants to card block me. It's just such a weird thing. He's keeping it open for me. I'm not going to go again. I've already done that once. It's Black's job now. Yellow's going to take that back. I'm definitely not doing it again because red didn't do any wearing down of troops there. So we're going to have to trade on Middle East for a while, man. You got to commit some troops to this fight if you want me to join in. I'm going to sit and take my large bonus and wait because I've already done my job. It should be Black going in now, but Black is not going to do it. They have been passive, taking advantage of everybody else the entire game. That's why I think they're maybe a mid-level player somewhere. Intermediate, expert, that area. They're not being aggressive. They're not trying to maximize numbers. They're just trying to sit and wait, which is often what I do. And so I can see them being kind of at the same level as me. I've got the better bonus, so I don't mind waiting. It's going to try and keep them honest here. But yellow's just going to keep moving up. They're going to take Kamchatka, sit there with a bigger stack. Until red is willing to go into yellow, I'm not going to do it. And I think Black is just going to sit there and wait. So yellow's just going to get bigger and bigger until red does something about it. Red's going to be mad at me, though. The question is whether they come at me first. You got to commit some troops, man. I want to see you committing troops before I go do it again. I took out 16 up there. Yeah, the question is whether red's just going to go after me. Black is the one, though, who's not doing their part. I've done it once. It should be somebody else's job. I mean, if red were to take 20 of these out, I'd go back and do it again. But there's no way to communicate that without alliances. Oh, they just decided to come after me. All right, then. Well, I guess this game is over. That is a surprise twist for Mediocre Risk. They've just decided that they would they would rather finish ahead of me. I mean, I guess I had cards. So if they were only playing for second to begin with, they're still going to try. They're going to try and keep Europe and Australia. Oh gosh, man. This doesn't make any sense. I think if I'm red, I attack yellow now. Black is going to be beatable for sure. But they're not going to do it. I mean, I feel like I would have taken black completely out of this area and then come back here. All right, so we broke the continent, and then he's going after yellow. That's the right thing to do. You should go all the way up to Central America, man. Don't split your forces. Let black break you. This is an interesting endgame. Oh, man, if they can clear that out, I think they can. They should try. Yeah, do the 3 first to make sure you can get all of those. And then you can. I mean, black's still going to break all your continents, but then you. Oh, I'd move it over to the 9. Let black break and then come back at him. Black's not been that aggressive. He definitely wants to get yellow out of there first, but I think yellow's going to turn in here. No, they didn't. Yellow's going to be on 5, but they're going to be too big, I think, for red to take out. They're going to get to turn in. Oh, red. I think you are going to be. I think you are going to be the loser in this one. You've been playing the smartest up until that point. Well, I guess red can turn in. And if black lets them keep the bonuses, they can hit yellow. That's going to be where we see if black is a grandmaster, they don't break these bonuses. They just take out red from this section here. Oh, yeah. Let's see if that's what they're going to do. I would just take Asia, leave the bonuses, and let red attack yellow. Oh, they didn't do it though. Interesting. Yeah, I would have just taken Asia, leave red the bonuses, and let them hit yellow because that's what he was going to do. That's what he wanted to do. They're going to take Asia anyway and break the bonuses. That's sort of curious. And then lock the stack? Oh man, you should at least put it up in Kamchatka. Now you have to decide if red's going to be mad at you or if they're still just going to go for yellow. Yeah, I would have left them the bonuses because then he would have had enough troops to take yellow out. As it is right now, it's going to be very tight. I think he's going to get it though. Yeah. And I guess he just comes for you. He turns in and I guess he runs down to Australia. Although I would leave that 18 locked. I'd take back your continents. Sit here with a couple of, take Kamchatka. Sit here with a couple of stacks. Well, he put it all up there. See, I wouldn't have opened that 18. I would have taken your 2 continents back. Sit here with a 5 and a 5. I mean, I guess he can still go through East Africa, but I think you're screwed now because that 18's open. He's going to be able to run right up and through all your continents. You do have 4 cards to his 2, so it looks like maybe red can do this. I will be interested to see what black decides on. So I'm going to try to break Australia with this guy. Ooh, just 4. If he fails it, which he did, he's left a continent open. All right, so I'm already mistake number 1. And he is going to go. I thought he was going to sit there for a second. You got to go break the continents, man. 4 is already open to the other side, so you might as well take all of South America. Yeah, there's no chance black is winning this. They are not good enough to know what to do in this scenario. Speaks to the intermediate I thought they were. He's just going to take as many as he can get his hands on. But red is just going to come flying through here. Finish Europe, break Asia, finish Africa, get South America back, and maybe even North America back. I guess they don't have any bonuses, so you got to break Asia. He left 3 instead of 4. What are we doing, folks? And now you didn't do the pathing the right way to get all your continents back. Oh boy. Well, this is mediocre risk, even if I'm not the one doing it. Yeah, you should have definitely taken South America there. So the goal in a scenario like this is you want to break any continents they have first. You want to take continents if you can. Um, and if you can't, you want to make sure that they're under one of the territory bonus numbers, which he could have done if he took Siam and Peru, which he had the option to do. And so now Black's trading in early, and they're going to be able to break all the continents and probably keep South America. I think that's what I would do. I'd put in Peru, take the 3, hit that, then come back this direction. But he's going for Australia. Oh boy, that's risky. All right, so he's breaking Australia. He's taking Australia. That's not bad. He's got to break that for 3 and then not have enough. You might not have enough to get to Europe. He doesn't. He's got to get lucky. Oh, that was not a good idea. Okay. So he's going to have enough to break Australia and South America. No, not there. Don't put him in North America. Don't do that. You put maybe 6 in Middle East and break Australia, and you put the rest here in Europe, and you come through and take South America back. All right, he's going to figure it out. Come on, man. There you go. 6 there, 7 there. Perfect. You got enough to break Australia, which is what you want to do. Now you've got 2 full continents that you own. No, don't go that way. Well, whatever. You want to start taking this back. You would have enough to maybe get that. You weren't going to get this continent back, and that didn't really matter. You want to get his troops as far away from your continent as possible, because now he's got his 5. He's not going to be able to take anything back, but he should be able to break both of yours. And now at this point, you want to take him back again. So I put here where the 2 is, and then, Africa, Europe. I guess that's all right. You want to put 5 there, though. Yeah. Nope, you need one more than that, man. That's not a guaranteed roll. Okay, I hope that 5 on 2 doesn't lose. All right. He made it. So he can take Australia back, and then this is pretty much over. So he is going to figure it out. No, man. You stick that on Middle East. You let him take North America because he's not going to get to South America. So is Black going to give up here? I don't get to see. Nope, he's still going at it. He wasn't able to break both of them. So I guess it worked out fine for Red. Red's going to clear it up here. And this is another edition of Mediocre Risk. Maybe there was something that I could have done to not have finished 4th here. We're near enough the end of the game that we'll see what this has done to my ranking before we sign off. I wanted to show you the end of this. And it turns out that you got to see bonus Mediocre Risk. Even after I finished my game, you got to see a couple of players do the end game in a mediocre way. So they're happy they were the last 2. Black finished 2nd, which is all Black was trying to do the entire time. Red, who was being the most shrewd throughout the game, ended up winning the game. So everything worked out appropriately, even if it was full of mediocre risk. Can we just finish this, ladies? What are we waiting for here? Let's end this so we can see we're slow rolling now. What is the point of that? Just to prolong this as long as humanly possible? Okay, so we have an end. I will cry because I finished 4th, which is definitely going to hurt my ranking. What do we have here? Red was a beginner. Black was an expert. Like I said, they were kind of in the middle rank there, but they were definitely playing for 2nd the whole game. Which means I lost to, well, Red's not a better player, so we'll see what this does to my ranking. So it dropped me down a little bit, but not too far, still over 20,000. Happily mediocre, and we will see you next time.